Hey, JD Blackrose here, Real Talk writer, talking today a little bit about social media. So when we talk about social media, I'm talking about every platform you can think of. So obviously things like Facebook and Twitter, but also like Instagram, TikTok, BookBub, even Goodreads, although I don't do anything with Goodreads really. But all of these places where you can talk to potential readers or actual readers, people who love your work, or you can post about your upcoming release or just where you are in a project or whatever it is, wherever you can talk to people in a public way. All of those places are great. They're great, right? You can do lots of different things with them, but a lot of times the question is like, where do I put my energy? Where do I put my time? Do I need to be on everything? And the answer to that is no, you definitely don't. Pick one or two that you really feel you have sort of an understanding of, a mastery of, and where your readers are, and just work on those. Don't feel like you have to be all places at all times. I have by this time have presences on all these different places, but that's because Facebook and Instagram are linked, so that's easy. If you use certain video software like Adobe Rush, or you post to YouTube, then you can then share your link in other places. So you can do little shortcuts that make things easier. But if you're just really trying to get started and you don't know where to get started outside of like what you're already doing for your personal life, just pick one or two. So how do you know which ones to pick? Well, some of it's just personal preference, right? But the other consideration is, where are your readers? So a lot of fantasy readers are definitely on Facebook, and that's where I feel more comfortable. So that's where I am. Recently, romance readers have been taking over TikTok. But literally, I'm going to post this video today, and by tomorrow, this could be completely outdated information because social media stuff changes all the time. Case in point, Twitter is being bought by Elon Musk, and nobody knows what that means or what things are going to look like. So if you've been a huge Twitter user, you might be thinking, ugh, now what do I do? Which leads me to my next point, which is social media is great, but it doesn't belong to you. Facebook went down for a single day, a whole day though, fairly recently, I don't know when, a couple months back. And my marketing clients, were like, oh no. And I was, what do we do? Like, we use Facebook all the time. And I was like, this is why I've been telling you to develop an e-newsletter and to develop your own website. So this is really the big thing. If you are starting out, the more important focus for you is to use your social media to feed your e-newsletter. And it's hard to build an e-newsletter. It takes time, but there are a number of things that you can do to help develop an e-newsletter. One is develop a small giveaway, like a short story or a little novelette, a novella, something small, and use that in places like BookSweeps, Author XP, Prolific Works, StoryOrigin. Look at all of those places, and I'll put links, and join one or two of them and start spending a little bit of money and a little bit of time getting people to your e-newsletter, which you then do have to maintain. But your e-newsletter belongs to you. That is the key thing, right? Social media can go away, at any second. Twitter could die with Elon Musk. Facebook could go down. If Facebook goes down, Instagram goes down. TikTok is taken over by storm, but it could be taken over tomorrow by something completely new, and none of it belongs to you. You can't download your Facebook followers list. So you have to develop that e-newsletter. And again, there are a lot of services out there that you can buy into to help start developing that e-newsletter list. And sort of the preeminent book on developing an e-newsletter is Tammy Labrecque's book, Newsletter Ninja, and she just has a new version out. So I'll put a link to that also. But this is really sort of the key point here, is develop a presence on the social media that you feel most comfortable with. But the purpose of that social media should be, yes, to talk to people and share information and, interact with people and cause engagement, but it should also be to feed people to your e-newsletter and to your website. So, whatever you have as a website, even if it's just a landing page, which is fine to start with, make sure that you have a sign up to your e-newsletter. So that's how that goes. Okay, so social media for engagement, but then social media feeds to your e-newsletter. Your e-newsletter goes out to your readers and potential readers, and that's the way it goes. That's the circle, because even when social media goes down, the e-newsletter list still belongs to you. So that was a little bit of a long-winded way of saying, pick 1 or 2 social media sites and develop your e-newsletter as your investment in time, so that you're not spending all your time, just trying to create content and not really getting anywhere and wondering what it's going to do for you, only to have it disappear the next day, which it absolutely can do. So hope that was a little helpful. Look for the links below. Take care, everybody. Bye.